Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Call of Duty Warzone, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for this 7.25 shotgun. Obviously one of the more popular weapons here in Modern Warfare. When I was making this class setup, I obviously wanted to make this thing really good from close range, since most of the time when you're using this in Warzone, you're going to be in a really close quarters gunfight situation. However, I still wanted it to have the ability to do well and be able to put up a fight against someone from medium range, because I know there's a lot of situations that you're in where you have a shotgun out and someone isn't as close as you think they are. So overall, the main priority was for close quarters gunfight situations, but it still does well from medium range as well. So hopefully you guys are able to do really well with this thing. What you're watching right now is me demonstrate the range on this shotgun and how deadly it is against some veteran bots in multiplayer. However, keep in mind that this class setup was specifically built for Warzone, so I would not recommend using this in multiplayer. I have videos for a multiplayer class setup here on my channel, so make sure to check those out. But if you guys take a look at the stats that we're going to get with this specific class setup, you guys will see that we obviously get a massive boost in mobility, since this is going to be a really close quarters gunfight weapon. We also get a really nice boost to damage, which makes this thing more powerful, and a nice little boost to fire rate with that sleight of hand perk. We end up losing a small amount of accuracy and range, which won't be a big deal when you are in a gunfight with someone that's not that far away. This thing will take them out pretty quick, and we end up losing control, which again isn't a big deal with a two-shot shotgun here. But nonetheless, a really great class setup, and I don't want to waste any more time, so let's jump into the attachments. So if you guys take a look at the attachments, the muzzle that we're going to be using is the choke. So we're using this to get tighter pellet spread as well as damage range, and this is going to give us a nice boost to range to help us from losing too much range with this class setup. Obviously we want this thing to be very mobile, but if we lose too much range, and it's going to absolutely suck from anything medium to long range. So we want to make sure we have that choke on to really help us out in case we come across a situation like that. So again, that choke muzzle. The barrel that we're using is the sawed-off barrel, so this is going to give us wider pellet spread, but movement speed and aim down sight speed. So this is what's really going to help to improve our mobility, as well as give us that damage boost, which will be really, really clutch when we run into somebody hiding in a room or hiding around a doorway. You guys will love having this attachment on. It's really there to do well against close range players. So that sawed-off barrel is what we're going to be using here. The laser that we're using is the 5MW laser. So we're running the 5MW laser over the other ones because of the hip fire accuracy. So what's nice is we get the sprint to fire speed to really help improve our mobility, but that hip fire accuracy is going to be really nice. Most of the time, I don't know about you guys, but me in general with the 7.25, a lot of the times I don't even aim with this thing. I'll run around a corner and just start shooting it. So having hip fire accuracy is going to give us a little boost to accuracy and really help us out in those situations. So hopefully you guys like that. But the 5MW laser, we're not going to be using an optic, completely unnecessary or not necessary here with a 7.25. The stock that we're using is the sawed-off stock. So again, this is to boost that mobility. You guys will see that we get a massive boost to mobility here. That's going to give us some serious movement speed because we are taking off the massive stock on the back end of the original 7.25. We're also getting aim down sight speed as a pro here. So if you are someone that likes to aim down sight with this 7.25, you'll be able to do that a little bit quicker. So that's sawed-off stock. We're not going to be using an underbarrel as well as any extra ammunition. I would not recommend using the slug rounds here in Warzone. You have to be literally on top of someone to be able to hit them. So we're going to leave the slug rounds off. We're also not going to be using a guard. The perk that we're going to be using is sleight of hand. So this is going to be clutch in Warzone because it does take longer to take players out. And then when they go down, obviously you have to finish them off. So having sleight of hand will allow you to take those two shots and reload this gun super fast and be able to get right back into it. Whether you're trying to finish somebody that's downed or you're running into multiple players at once, having that sleight of hand perk will help significantly. But I'll give you guys one last look at all the stats and attachments that come with this specific class setup. Again, a really fun 7.25 class setup to use here in Warzone. If you guys have any questions about this specific Warzone 7.25 class setup, please make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure and try to help some of you guys out. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.